The wall came down partly because of a productive accident, but it fell in a wave of revolution that left the Soviet-led communist bloc teetering on the brink of collapse and helped define a new world order. We are going to tell you how the Germans fought for their freedoms themselves.
How did the wall come down? It was on November night of 1989, 5 days after 500,000 people gathered in East Berlin in a mass protest, that the Berlin Wall, dividing communist East Germany from West Germany, crumbled. East German leaders had tried to calm protesters down by losing the borders, making travel easier for East Germans. They had no incentive to open the borders up completely, but the way that they delivered had major repercussions and consequences. Notes about the new rules were handed to spokesman Gunther Schabowski, who had no time to read them before his regular press conference when he read the notes out loud for the first time. Reporters were stunned. Private travels outside the country can now be applied for without repercussions and persecution, he said, surprising the journalists waiting for more details. After hearing the news, the East Germans ran to the borders to try to tear down the wall with hammers and pickaxes. A turbulent years had reached an end.
Why did the wall come down? After World War II, Europe was carved up by the Soviet Union and its former Western allies, and the Soviets gradually erected an iron curtain splitting the East from the West. Defeated Germany was divided up by the occupying powers, the US, UK, France, and the USSR, with the eastern part occupied by the Soviets. East Germany, officially known as the German Democratic Republic, became the Soviet Union's foothold in Western Europe. But Berlin was split four ways, with British, French, and American zones in the west of the city and a Soviet zone in the east. West Berlin became an island surrounded by communist East Germany. The wall was eventually built in 1961 because East Berlin was hemorrhaging people to the west. By the 80s, the Soviet Union faced acute economic problems and major food shortage.
Revolutionary wave. Reform movements were already stirring in the communist bloc. Years of activism and strikes in Poland culminated in its ruling Communist Party voting to legalize the banned Solidarity trade union. By February 1989, Solidarity was in talks with the government, and partially free elections in the summer saw it capture seats in parliament. Though the communists retained a quota of seats, Solidarity swept the board wherever it was allowed to stand. By August, the revolutionary wave had truly reignited on the fringes. 2 million people across from Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania, at that moment part of the Soviet Union, held one of the most memorable demonstrations of the so-called Single Revolution, when they formed a 370-mile human chain across the Baltic republics, calling for independence. East Germany ended up closing its border with Czechoslovakia in October to stem the tide, but by then the revolution has spread to East Germany itself.
Consequences. Reunification of Germany. The fall of the wall led to the reunification of Germany, which was officially completed in the 90s. This had a profound impact on European politics and economy. End of the Cold War. The fall of the wall also symbolized the collapse of communism in Eastern Europe and the end of the Cold War, which led to the dissolution of the Soviet Union in 1991. Global impact. This event inspired pro-democratic movement in the other parts in the world and changed the course of international politics. It also led to an increase in European integration. The fall of the Berlin Wall was not only a physical event, but a powerful symbol of the struggle for freedom and human rights. Its legacy endures today, reminding us of the importance of democracy and unity.
In this video you can see a variety of verbs like lexical as in run, phrasal as in calm down, reflexive as in ought or tensile, reciprocal as in gather, dialectical as in making travel easier, and catenative as in try to come. Thank you.